Here is a simple illustration on how to achieve this stylish queen and neckline basque dress with gathers. So to cut this basque corset dress with queen and neckline, the first measurement you need is your shoulder to bust, under bust, waistline, then add extra 6 inches for your basque. Now the first measurement you're going to take is to mark out your shoulder measurement. So you're going to mark your shoulder divided by 2 plus half because this dress has a sleeve. Now you're going to come down by 1 inch, and from that 1 inch for the neckline, if you notice the neckline we have there is 4 inches, so you use a basic neckline of 4 inches for the dress. So what I will now do is to connect to this point. The next step is to find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Whatever you have, you mark on that point, then place and draw out a straight line. Now, after marking that, you want to place your tape back and mark your shoulder divided by 2 plus half. Now, place your ruler and you're going to draw out a straight line. Now, after drawing this out, place your tape and divide what you have here into 2 equal parts. Then come out by ½ inch. Place back your tape at your chest line and mark your bust circumference divided by 4. Now you're going to connect from this point to the midpoint of your armhole and to your bust circumference divided by 4. Now after marking this, let's go ahead to mark the dart. You start by marking your nipple to nipple divided by 2, and you're going to mark this all the way to the lower part of this dress. Now place your ruler and you're going to connect. After you're done connecting, from this point to this other point, place your tape and divide by 2 and mark. Place your ruler and you're going to connect this. Now after you're done connecting at this point, let's take our dart intake. My bust is on the smaller size. I'll be using 1 inch on both sides. So if you're a bit busty, use 1.5 inches at both sides for your under bust tightening and your dart. Now let's say if your bust is from 36 to 38, you can use 1 inch here, 1.5 here. Then I'll go ahead to repeat this and mark this all the way to the end, to the basque length. Now I'll place my ruler and I will connect this, then connect at the other side of my pattern. Now after connecting, you want to connect from the bust to the under bust and connect also at the other side. Now you want to determine where your cup will start. So I'll be using 1.5 inches. You can go ahead to place your tape from the upper part and decide where you want your cup to be. So I'm just using this 1.5 inches here. For someone that is a bit busty, you can consider 2 inches or 2.5 inches above your chest line. So I'll place my ruler and draw out a straight line. After marking that, for my dart intake, I'll be using 0.75 on both sides because my bust is on the smaller side. So let's say your bust is within 36 to 35 to 38 inches. You can use 1 inch on both sides for your dart. Now if your bust is bigger, you should consider using 1 inch here, 1.5 on the other side. Now after you're done marking this, from your chest line, you can come down by ½ inch or maintain your chest line, right? So I will be coming in by ½ inch. Then from here, I will go ahead to connect this to the under bust. Then I will draw out the cup I have here. So the cup is not that high. Now from this side, mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2 and add half to accommodate your bust by the side. Then I will connect. So I'll go ahead and draw out my cup at this side. So this is what I have. Now let's mark our body measurement. Mark your bust circumference divided by 4. For my dart intake, I'll be replacing the dart intake I have here. Then add your sewing allowance. Mark your under bust measurement divided by 4. Measure this dart intake. Then add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Measure the dart intake you have there. Replace and add your sewing allowance. Now mark the measurement you have at your waist, take it all the way to the basque length, right? So I'll just go ahead to connect. So please, this is not like a body shape. This is just for an illustration. So the next step I'm going to take is to mark my bust dart. And to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. Let's say the shoulder to waist in front here is 15. Then you measure your shoulder to waist at the back. Let's say it's 14. Deduct that 14 from 15, which will give you 1 inch. That is what you mark as your bust dart. Now from that point, you want to connect it to your nipple to nipple point towards the bust area this way, and shed it out to indicate that you have a dart there. Now for this point, I'll just go ahead to connect it down here, because what we have here is not too far away from here. Now to tighten your yoke, I'll come up by 0.3 inches and I'll mark that. So let's say you're working on someone that is a bit busty, you can use 0.5 to 0.7 to tighten the shoulder. Now the next step is to mark the basque. For your basque length, you can use 6 inches for that. Then I'll go ahead to draw out. Now to mark your basque, blend in your darts this way and you're going to connect. So later you can now add the buttons in front of this dress. So I'll just go ahead to connect this. So also label your cup so that you don't misplace each cup. Now while cutting the lower part, I'll explain how to get the gathered area of your dress. Now for this gathered area of the dress, you need to take the shoulder to waist measurement of the dress you're working for, then the full length of the dress. So let's say the full length of this dress is 37 inches and the shoulder to waist we are working for is 17 inches. What you do is you're going to minus this 17 inches from the full length. That is 37 minus 17, you will have 20 inches. So what you're going to cut now will be 20 inches. Now if you look at the lower part of this dress, it is aligned, like it has the same measurements. But if you add that 20 inches remaining to this length, due to the basque we have at the front part of this dress, it's going to make the dress a bit longer at the front. What you do is when you're making it, you're going to, after attaching the lower part, you're going to go ahead to trim out the front that has that longer area because of the basque, so that it will align with the side of your pattern. Now also when you're cutting, you are going to blend out your bust dart and make sure that it matches before going ahead to cut out, right? Then you now go ahead to cut out your cup. Then I'll cut out this side. So after this, we'll go ahead to cut out the back pattern of this dress. So let's go ahead to draft the back pattern. So for the back, I'm gonna have to mark out the basic measurements. We used 4 inches for the neckline. So here is the chest line and we showed how to get that at the front, and here is the bust and then the shoulder to waist for that of the back. Now the first thing you need to do is to mark your dart. Go ahead to mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Then you draw out a straight line. Then come down by ½ inch here, sorry, 1 inch. Then at the lower part you mark ½ inch at both sides. So after marking that, you want to place your ruler to connect. After connecting, let's insert the body measurement. Mark your bust circumference divided by 4, add your stitching allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4, pick this dart intake, replace it and add your sewing allowance. Now what you do is to go ahead to connect. Now after you're done connecting, so the next step I'll take after marking this is to come down by 1 inch to 1.5 here. Then I'll connect it to this point. Now I'm going to mark the lacing area. You can use 1.5 to 2 inches and then you go ahead to connect. Now to tighten the yoke, I'll come out by ½ inch here and ½ inch here. Then I'll slant this here and also here. Please, sorry, ignore the noise at the background of this video. So this is what we have for the back pattern, and I will go ahead to cut this out.